as we know, this is the reason this golf tournament is so great is because of the players. I mean, you go back all the way to the years of 1928. Great players have played this golf tournament. In the 1930s, we had multiple winners with Howard Stovall and Stuart Heatley. In the 40s and 50s, we had Calvert Smith, who won 7 times. His first victory was in 1941. His last one was in 1954. He still holds the record for 7 victories in this tournament.
You're not close.
We're not done yet. In the 60s, the Lost brothers, John and Dick, won 5 events in 5 years. John won 3 times, Dick 2 times. In the 80s, we had Gary Veneer, who won this championship 3 years in a row. Starting in 2003, we had Rick Reinsberg, who has won 5 events since 2003, trying to catch up with Bob. And because of this great tournament and the players that played in those times, they continue to play on in the senior event. And that's what makes this event really special. As we witnessed today with Gary Veneer winning the senior event for the 2nd time. There are 2 players in this championship that have won both the regular event and the senior event. That's Jeff Gerda and Gary Veneer. We have 3-time winners in the seniors, Jim McMurtry, Bob Bowles, and Jim Knoll. We want to thank the senior players very much for coming to this event, because that is so important to us, because it brings back the history and it continues this tournament and this tradition, and we really appreciate you coming out and playing. And now we come to the person that I feel we owe a great deal of gratitude to this gentleman. He has been referred to as his fellow competitors as the best golfer to ever come out of Alameda, the toughest competitor they've ever known, the true gentleman who is a great asset to the game of golf, Alameda's ambassador to golf. In 2001, he won the Life Achievement Award from the NCGA for 30 years of service as a great player and a sportsman and a gentleman. He first won this tournament in 1974, and from 1974 to 1993, he won 6 times. 3 times in the 70s, 2 times in the 80s, and 1 time in the 90s. What's really important also to this event is the local people that played in this golf tournament. We have Mark Merrigan and Mike Maurice, who are, I think, 16 club championships. They tried to win this golf tournament. We have Eric Stone, who's a local that's played here and tried to win. We had the youngest player at 17 to win this golf tournament, Doug Poole, when he was 17 years old. We had Don Yee in 1996 to win this golf tournament. So with all this great Alameda support and the local support, I come back to Bob Blomberg. Bob Blomberg has brought much more to this golf tournament than the 6 victories that he has won here. What he's brought here is a community. He has brought involvement from everybody in Alameda coming to this golf tournament, watching him play, being proud of their local competitor. I remember the big crowds that used to come out here and watch him play in the last group there, and the cars lined up all the way to the main road. And that's a true statement. I would go to the grocery store right after a round of golf, and I'd go inside with my jacket on, and there would be a lady in there and say, "How did Bobby play today?" And one of my favorite quotes is from Randy Haig when he won in 1994. Played with Bob for many years and tried to win this tournament. And he finally won this tournament and said, "You know what? It's a great gratitude to win this tournament. I finally won the Bob Blomberg invitation." So Bob, we have great memories of your greatness, your class and your sportsmanship to this tournament. We remember your brother Ben and you walked going down the fairways with Ben caddying for you. You brought the whole community together to root for you. We're very proud of you. To show how much we love you and appreciate your presence, the Alameda Committee has established the Bob Blomberg Champions Medal, which will be given to this year's champion and all the champions going forward. So Bob, it's a great pleasure for me to show you this medal, and we're going to present that to the winner. So
Thank you very much.
not okay.
Thank you. I really mean it. I wish I could play it again, and I'm still going to. Glad you won't let me.
I'll make an exception.
No, you won't. But anyway, no, it's a great honor, and it's just been a lifetime of fun playing out here. And I'll do it again. But you want me to present this to the champion? And he plays super. I watched him today, and they play a game I don't know. They hit it way too far. It's not fun. But congratulations, and keep up the good play. A lot of good Cal players. They wouldn't let me in Cal. But it's sure fun to be here seeing them all play. Thank you very much.
Our community champion, 2013 Alameda Community Champion, Pace Johnson. So Bob will hand him the Bob Blomberg Champions Medal. Now, our NCGA representative, Mr. Bob Goldstein, will present the Champions Trophy.
There we go. All right, honey.
Congratulations, Pace. Very well.
Gosh, so many things to say. But first, I just want to say thank you, Mr. Blomberg. It's a tremendous honor to be wearing this medal, and I appreciate everything that you've done and what you've achieved in the Alameda community. I want to also thank everyone involved with this tournament. You can obviously see the enormous committee. They do so much, I'm sure, to run this tournament, and I had a great time. It's my first year playing, and I'm sure I'll be back because I had such a fun time. Also, the superintendent, I want to thank because the greens were, I've played so many great tournaments, but I got to say these greens were probably some of the best that I've ever played on. Yeah, I advise everyone to come back to this tournament because they put on such a great tournament, so well run, and I heard great things from everyone else all week. So, thank you.
Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears. All right, this concludes the